Pipedrive versus GoHighLevel. If you're picking between these two, you're probably about to waste money on the wrong one. Everyone says Pipedrive is the cleaner CRM and GoHighLevel is bloated agency software. But after testing both back to back, the winner shocked me, and it flipped everything I thought I knew about pricing per user. Pipedrive is the sales-focused pipeline CRM. GoHighLevel is the all-in-one marketing and CRM beast built for agencies. One of them quietly replaces 7 tools you're already paying for. The other has a per-user pricing trap that explodes the second your team grows past 5 people. Stick around. There's one feature that completely breaks this comparison, and links to both are waiting in the description. Alright, let's start with a deep dive into Pipedrive, the first contender in this battle. Now, if you're a salesperson or a founder with a straightforward goal, move deals through a pipeline and get paid, Pipedrive looks like the perfect solution on the surface. It's clean, focused, and has been the darling of sales teams for years. So, how does it actually perform? Let's start with the obvious, the user interface. Pipedrive's dashboard is famously intuitive. It's built around a visual sales pipeline you manage with drag and drop. You see your deals, their stages, and what's next. It's simple. For a solo sales rep or a small team just trying to get organized, this is a breath of fresh air compared to clunky, old-school CRMs. You can get started in minutes, not days. Now, features. Pipedrive is laser-focused on sales activities, deal tracking, contact management, email integration, and basic reporting. It does these core things well. You can automate some follow-ups, track calls, and see forecasts. But here's the first joke for you. Using Pipedrive feels like buying a really nice, reliable bicycle. It gets you from point A to point B efficiently, but if you suddenly need to transport a couch, you're going to look pretty silly trying to balance it on the handlebars. That's the trade-off. Its simplicity is also its limitation. For marketing, bare bones. For building landing pages or appointment scheduling, you'll need a whole garage full of other tools. Think email marketing software, a separate scheduler, maybe a form builder, and the invoices for all of them. This is where the per-user pricing trap I mentioned starts to whisper. Pipedrive's pricing seems reasonable at first glance, starting around $15 a month per user. But that's per user. If your team grows to 10 people, that's $150 a month just for the CRM, and you're still paying for all those other marketing tools on top. Your tech stack cost balloons silently like a vacation souvenir you forgot to declare. Let's talk about customization. You can customize your pipeline stages, which is great. But if you want to deeply tailor the platform for a specific client workflow or offer a white-labeled version to your own clients, Pipedrive isn't built for that. It's your bicycle, not a franchise model. You can paint it, but you can't sell copies of it. Performance and support are generally solid. It's a mature platform, but some users report that as you add more integrations to patch the feature gaps, things can get a little buggy. You're jury-rigging a solution, and sometimes the duct tape fails. So, who is Pipedrive for? It's perfect for a dedicated sales team inside a larger company that already has marketing and operations handled by other departments and other budgets. It's for the pure sales hunter who doesn't want any bloat. But if you're an agency owner, a solopreneur, or a business trying to manage the entire customer journey from first click to closed deal, Pipedrive alone will leave you feeling like you're trying to win a Formula One race with that reliable bicycle. You're missing the engine, the spoiler, and the pit crew. The verdict for this round? Pipedrive is a focused, effective sales pipeline manager, but its value proposition hinges entirely on you only needing a sales pipeline manager and on your team staying small enough that the per-user fee doesn't become a budgeting nightmare. If that's you, it could be a winner. But if your needs are broader, let's hold that thought because the next contestant changes the entire game. And speaking of games, here's another joke. Choosing Pipedrive for a full-service business is like using a toothpick to build a log cabin. Admirable dedication, questionable efficiency. But if Pipedrive is the clean-focused CRM, why is GoHighLevel the one that shocked me? Let's open the hood. GoHighLevel is not a CRM, it's a whole marketing department in a box. This is where the comparison gets unfair in the best way. While Pipedrive helps you track a sale, GoHighLevel goes out, finds the lead, nurtures it, books the appointment, closes the sale, and then asks for a review, all inside one dashboard. Let's talk about the pricing trap immediately. Pipedrive charges per user. At $29 per user per month for their essential plan, a 10-person team is $290 monthly just to track deals. GoHighLevel starter plan is a flat $97 per month, unlimited users. That's not a typo. Your entire team for less than the cost of 4 Pipedrive seats. The math becomes a joke as you grow. This is the feature that breaks the comparison. Now, the learning curve. Yes, GoHighLevel is more complex. It's like comparing a scalpel to a Swiss Army knife. The knife has more tools, but you need to learn how to open them. If you're a solo salesperson who just needs a pipeline, this might feel like overkill. But if you run an agency, a local service business, or any team doing marketing and sales, this consolidation is your golden ticket. The feature depth is staggering. Built-in funnel and landing page builders that rival ClickFunnels. Two-way SMS marketing and automation. An appointment scheduler that integrates with your calendar, reputation management to gather reviews, and a fully white labelable platform, meaning you can slap your own logo on it and resell it to your clients. You're literally replacing 7 separate software subscriptions. My calendar looked confused from all the canceled renewals. But here's where it gets interesting. Is it bloated? Only if you call a toolbox bloated because you only need a hammer today. Tomorrow you'll need the screwdriver. The onboarding is extensive, with guided workflows that get you productive in days, not weeks. And the community? Massive. It's like a support group for people who are tired of paying for 15 different tools. Performance-wise, it's a beast. Handling all those features means the interface is dense. It's not as instantly intuitive as Pipedrive's drag and drop. You might encounter the occasional glitch, which is the tax you pay for an all-in-one rocket ship. But when it works, you feel like you've hacked the system. For collaboration and scalability, it's in a different league. Agencies can manage sub-accounts for every client under one roof. You can see all their campaigns, funnels, and communications. Scaling your team costs you nothing extra in software fees. Try adding a 10th team member to Pipedrive and watch your CFO wince. So, who is GoHighLevel actually for? It's for the business owner who is tired of the software shuffle, logging into 10 tabs just to run a simulation, an appointment scheduler that integrates with your calendar, reputation management to gather reviews, and a fully white labelable platform, meaning you can slap your own logo on it and resell it to your clients. You're literally replacing 7 separate software subscriptions. My calendar looked confused from all the canceled renewals. But here's where it gets interesting. Is it bloated? Only if you call a toolbox bloated because you only need a hammer today. Tomorrow you'll need the screwdriver. The onboarding is extensive, with guided workflows that get you productive in days, not weeks. And the community? Massive. It's like a support group for people who are tired of paying for 15 different tools. Performance-wise, it's a beast. Handling all those features means the interface is dense. It's not as instantly intuitive as Pipedrive's drag and drop. You might encounter the occasional glitch, which is the tax you pay for an all-in-one rocket ship. But when it works, you feel like you've hacked the system. For collaboration and scalability, it's in a different league. Agencies can manage sub-accounts for every client under one roof. You can see all their campaigns, funnels, and communications. Scaling your team costs you nothing extra in software fees. Try adding a 10th team member to Pipedrive and watch your CFO wince. So, who is GoHighLevel actually for? It's for the business owner who is tired of the software shuffle, logging into 10 tabs just to run a simple campaign. It's for the agency that wants to deliver insane value without insane overhead. If your deeper problem is fragmented tools, wasted money on overlapping features, and a tech stack that gives you migraines, this isn't just an alternative, it's an intervention. The verdict on GoHighLevel alone? It's the most aggressively cost-effective platform for growth-focused teams I've ever tested. It makes per-user pricing feel like a prank from the early 2000s. It's like finding out the all-you-can-eat buffet is cheaper than a single sandwich. Just don't complain if you get a little overwhelmed by the dessert table at first. So who wins? Here's the verdict. If you are a dedicated salesperson or a sales team inside a larger company that already has marketing and ops handled by other departments, and you just need a clean visual tool to track deals, go with Pipedrive. You'll get an intuitive system to manage your pipeline without the clutter. However, if you are an agency owner, a service business, or a growth-minded team that handles marketing, sales, and client delivery yourself, the choice is overwhelmingly GoHighLevel. You'll stop wasting hours juggling a dozen different tools for CRM, email, SMS, scheduling, and funnel building. Instead, you'll have one dashboard to rule it all, with a flat rate price that makes scaling affordable. For most business owners wearing multiple hats, the consolidated power and value of GoHighLevel is the clear winner. You can check out GoHighLevel and its all-in-one platform for yourself using the link in the description below.